Welcome to Attican Plays Surviving the Aftermath. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Surviving the Aftermath, Series 3, Episode 5. In our last episode, we started doing upgrades of our housing. We took out 2 shanties, replaced them with 2-story houses. And Jerome mentioned in a comment that, and this is interesting, I never would have thought of this, but the shanties that we had are the exact same size, the same footprint as a 2-story house. So if we had laid out like some sort of pattern of, or we wanted to use of shanties, you could replace them with 2-story houses and they're exactly the same size, which is nice. And let me see if a house, it looks like, and that's interesting, a house, is it the same size or is it smaller? Now, the house is the same size as well. So the house, or the 2-story house, and the shanty are all the same size. The tenement is the oddball. So in this episode, we're going to focus on upgrading the housing. We've got enough housing right here for 32 people. We've got 25 in our colony. We still have not had a birth. I think they have toned down the birth rate maybe a little bit too much. I don't know. But I want to go through our checklist here. Our first thing we see is our water production. If we get another heat wave, we're going to be at 50. Honeywell responded back that based on her rough calculations, one water tower that holds, let's see, where they hold 700, that holds 700 based on what she's observed in the way that we use up water. During a catastrophe, one tower would last 1 day for 17 people. So we kind of need to figure out how long these catastrophes last or if they are variable. And then we could kind of get an idea of, one tower, 17 people, 1 day. That's a great number to have, even if it's just kind of rough. So thank you, Honeywell, for that. And then Nightwish mentioned that I ought to go out and get bring the parts back so I could put in a turbine. And someone else, I forget who it was, mentioned if you put a turbine in, you won't be having these power problems. But we don't really have power problems. We just don't have enough power being accumulated to last all night for this mechanic, which is kind of crazy because look at all this stuff we have built, these are the first times I've really tried to use the solar panels, and I am less than blown away by them. I think I like turbines a lot better that run 24 hours a day. So, but anyway, what I was going to say about what Nightwish said, great idea, except one problem. All the parts that we found, I'm going to make sure I'm not lying, and there's some down here I haven't thought of. Yeah, look at this. Parts, these are all triple death, 67%. We can't put anybody who's got any injuries on them. We might lose a specialist, and I just refuse to lose a specialist. They're just too valuable. So that's not really a great option unless we have a perfectly healthy person to take out here. Now look here, it's triple death. Triple death. So there's parts out here to be had. They're just too scary to go get right now. So while I'm out here, let's talk about what we're up to out here. We're having Platty pick up stuff on her way out to drop it off out here. And she's already been injured a couple times even on this, so we're trying to be somewhat careful with her. There's some stuff up here she can pick up that's nice and safe. So we're going to try to clean up all the safe or relatively safe stuff around here, get it into our outpost so we can get it delivered in a hurry with her. We got Bishop doing research. We've got Kensai out here doing what she does best, fighting bandits. And the same thing with Lancaster. He's been out looking for a fight. So that's what's going on the world map. And as I said, down here we're going to do, we're upgrading houses. So what I want to try to do here is actually build another one of these. I want to actually sink a well first. I think that's higher priority. Let's find another good spot for water. A 10 isn't awful on this map. A 10 back here kind of out of the way. Oh, I wonder if it. Yeah, now that okay. Now this does it make sense? They give you get better. You get a better hit near this water. But we're driving a well into the ground. I'm assuming there maybe the water table connects to this water or whatever. Maybe that's the logic. But a 13, we could live with a 13. So let's just get that built. Once that well, and the thing about these wells and the water tower, they don't have to be connected in any way. They don't have to be close to each other. They don't have to be anything. So we're just going to let that go. That's our next thing. We're going to build that. And I've kind of settled into this one thing at a time, and I kind of like it, I have to tell you. We build one thing at a time, and when it's done... Oh, we had just sunk one. This is what happens when you save and then come back. We just sunk one well, so we're up to 12. We've got a 13 coming, which will make us 37, 40. We'll up to 50. That'll be beautiful. We'll actually have our honey's wells working here because we'll be double production. If this is a 13, that's going to give us... Yeah, we'll consume 25. We're producing 50, so we'll be in awesome shape after that. Little, maybe even overkill shape. All right, let's go out here in the world map and see what we can do. Go fight. Go fight.
What do you want?
Go fight. She fights and gets to fight again. But that, I'll bet you she beats 5 out of 5 with a level 5 fighter. What we've seen is this will be a one-shot, one-kill kind of deal. All right, Platty, you're down to 40. Let's go up here and let's scout our way up there, maybe. And Bishop. Pick up the rest of that research. That's everybody. Back to our well building. Oh, group of survivors. Oh, come on, be good, be good. All right. 5 adults and a child. And Dafina is a good scavenger. All right. So we could have her go out behind our fighters and pick stuff up and give her a drop-off point. She's a decent researcher even. But having that good scavenge ability would be... Okay, well, yeah, come on in. There's no question about that. Come on in. And our well has all its material, so we can move on to something else. So let's build another nice house. A nice 2-story house. And other than cosmetics, or if you're going for a certain look, I can't see any advantage to building a regular house over building a 2-story house. Okay, now we've got more battery power, more storage capacity. We could even consider knocking that one down. I don't know what the maintenance costs are. Oh, and we've got Safina now, too. You know what? We may just have her go out and take a shot at that. Go out there and take... She's perfectly healthy. She can take a shot at those parts we'd like to have. And we'll let her do her one-shot, one-kill. And she found us some medicine. We won't have her scavenge. I forget who pointed out. Think about, was it Nerd? Who was it? Somebody pointed out that she's a level 1 scavenge. She shouldn't be scavenging. I agree with that. Bishop is a level 1 as well, so we'll avoid scavenging now. Lancaster's getting pretty beat up, but he's going to keep fighting. He's down to 30. They're down to... he's going to be fine. He can handle it. He can handle it. All right, Platty. Whoops. Misclicked, but that's okay. She's going in the right direction. All right, back to this. What are we trying to do? Oh, yeah, build this. Oh, the rest of our... Okay, our water now... Well, we let some more people in, so we're not quite double, but we've got storage. We're in good shape on water. Food production's excellent. We've got 94 mixed meals. That's looking good. You notice we're negative. It's nighttime. We're negative on the energy, but we have a fair amount stored. And what are we missing here? Let's make sure that we're... we got to get people on this. I thought I had people on that. All right, we got to get people on our metal. And I think there's another trade-wise. We got 2 routes, fiber and plastic, we could be picking up. All right, let's all make a mental note. These have progressed to just not quite to that quantity. We're going to come back and see if they're progressing without people in our building. We need the people in the building to get started, but I don't know if we need them for the route to keep going, which kind of sort of makes sense because the route's coming from the other place, you know, coming from our the other city.
Sure. Roger that. What do you want?
Nicely done, nicely done.
Are you talking to me?
Okay, just go scout for us. Find somebody to fight. There you go.
What do you want?
And she's going to continue going there. All right. Here we go. We could buy, we've got quite a bit of medicine. We could actually buy parts, but we don't really need parts. I'd rather keep the medicine. What else you got, buddy? We don't want to trade away parts. We can give away peanuts for components. That's not a horrible deal because our food's in great shape. So that's not a bad deal. And I think I'd like to get a Night Wish tells me also that the Forester has been buffed a little bit, and it actually can keep up like one-on-one with a like a sawmill or a logging camp or whatever. So we're gonna put that to the test and see if that's true. I'm going to have Lancaster scout his way home.
What do you want?
And you can do a little scouting while you're out here as well.
Can you see I'm busy? Okay. Yeah? Alright.
Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I want to make sure this one has all its materials before we start feeding something else.
What do you want? On my way. Yep. Okay.
All right, here's a whole bunch of stuff with no danger attached. Some good stuff too. All right, cool. Scout your way home. Scout your way home. How do we want to do this? Well, that seems to be a pattern, doesn't it? Triple danger parts. If you want parts, you're going to pay for them.
Positive.
Now, they have a lot of parts too, but look, it's going to end up being another triple danger parts. Okay, this one is picking up something. I don't understand why that one's not red. It isn't picking up anything. I think we're going to want a sawmill here soon too. We seem to be tapping out on wood laying around to pick up planks. Ouch. She got 10. Having a hard time telling how many's left in there. Oh, 37, sorry. It's obvious. It's right out right out in big letters. I couldn't see it. It's too obvious for me. All right, scout that. Let's let... shoot. Go here. Scout that. Okay.
Can you see I'm busy? On my way. Watch my way.
Be great if you could queue up orders, wouldn't it? Like tell her, spend your next few turns picking up these 3 things from these 3 places. However long it takes you to do it, just do it. Oh, and this guy needs a new work area. Oh, look, they're definitely making progress. Look at this. Remember, we marked it as right before the 17, and now it's well after. So this stuff is moving along. So what I'm going to do here is assign a couple of people. Go in here. We have to assign 4 people. Hit pause. Go in here. Get both of those started. Get us some more science and fiber on the way. Oh, we must have had one of them timed out. That's all right. So we've got all 4 of them running, and then we're going to take all 4 people. They went out and negotiated the deals. Now we're going to put them back to work, and we'll watch this and see if these 2 go up. How's this guy at scavenging? He's a 5 scavenger. Wow. But he's a 30. Oh man, can we take a chance? I'd love to get a little bit of metal to take back. That's the one thing we need to kind of speed us up a little bit. Interesting. Try again, dear. Wow, she's down to a 10. We almost lost her. All right, I gotta make sure that we're picking up planks somewhere. I think we're just picking up concrete now. Oh, look at. We picked up. Now I don't remember. Have we had a birth? Have we had a birth? We don't know. We don't know. All right, we got enough. No, we don't. I'm amazed we're getting away with this one medical tent. That's honestly, that's amazing. All right, you drop off those parts that you work so hard to get, and then go home. Because to answer a question I've gotten, you have to go all the way home to get healed. You can't heal in the outpost. I'd kind of like to see some kind of alliance with your neighbors where you... now he's a good scavenger, so we're going to have him scavenge his way home. He can pick up the safe ones, the components there, and... Well, he can pick up those components if nothing else. Now, this Bishop is not a good scavenger. I think Bishop actually is a surprisingly good fighter. Yeah, Bishop is a 3, so maybe we'll attack. And she is a 1 scavenger, so we won't be scavenging with her. Okay, we got everything for that. Let's get this forester going. Yeah, see that? Our trade routes are working just fine without people there. We just need the people to start to really kind of negotiate the agreement. Okay, now we've got plenty of homes. We can do 40. We're going to have 1 homeless when we kill one of these, so we're going to have to build another one, I think. Shoot, she's the one I don't want to touch. She's got go home orders that we're hoping will work. Let's let this bishop fight a little bit. And Platty, just keep picking stuff up. Once this has enough materials, I'm going to set up a sawmill, maybe a matching forester for it. Although we don't have that many people. we don't have a whole bunch of spare people hanging around. Oh, look at this. Wake up. We finished all our repairs. There's a whole bunch of people for us. Now we got all kinds of people. Magnetic storm, we're ready for that, no problem. We've got our repair set up. We're ready for that. All right, so in theory, we've got these two going home. Let's see what happens. And here I'm going to come back and gripe again because I can't stand having that message there. I can't stand that. Okay. More than a bit of wool. Provide some clothing. Yeah, we've done this before. We did well. Let's see if we do well again. Yeah, we got 4 clothing. Nice job. That was that one. Deposits depleted. I really don't like this pickup mechanic. Don't, you know, I'll get over it, but I really don't like it. We need the planks. I find this cumbersome and boring. Other than that, it's pretty awesome. But it's how you play the game, so we'll do what we can. We've got our forester. I want to move the working area, expand it, and move it out here to kind of match the logging camp. So we'll see if this forester can plant enough trees to keep this logging camp going. And then we want to do a pair because we've got some carriers now. Now remember, when we have our storm, we're going to take people off other jobs and put them on the maintenance crews. But for now, we could do our logging out here. You need some fairly, ideally you have some fairly fertile land, at least neutral land, to do this kind of thing. Out here around our farming would probably work. Oh, look at this. Here's a whole bunch of planks. We should be picking those up. All right, now, I click on, oh, it's showing red. Okay. So this one here, and why isn't it red now? That's so, all right, this is messed. This is showing this stockpile is set in 2 places. Oh, no, it isn't. It's just hard to see. This is going over here. Okay, my bad. So you just have to be careful. Follow these arrows all the way through. So this one is actually this red one. We know we can move it. And we just noticed a whole bunch of nice, beautiful planks right out there we can pick up, even close by. So that'll help a lot, because that's where we're running short. So that'll keep us going for a while. So we don't have to get into the sawmill and forester business quite yet. We can keep bringing those planks in and use them for what we're trying to get done with the house. So that means I can build another house. Let's do a nice little square. Put a road around it. Okay, she's supposed to be going home. I have that green message. Where I want, okay. I just want to see if she moves. I'm grinding my teeth looking at that message. There, it went away. Did she move? No, she didn't move. The message went away, but she still has 7 points. How's our trade routes? Our trade routes are progressing. There, she did move. And I'm assuming when we go up, first go out here, we see this, which means this is probably what their next move's going to look like. Although this one is inconsistent because I don't see anything on her. I'm going to do her manually, make sure we've got her going back. Keep fighting. Good job. Keep picking up. There's that message. We have 7 children. Have we had a birth? And I was looking over here and I just wanted to make it very clear, apologize again. I was bitching and moaning because the logs were showing 0 and thought we had 60 some. Turns out what we really had was firewood. We've got plenty of firewood. In fact, if we need a person, we'll drop them off the firewood for a while. That firewood is keeping up just fine with our one cookhouse. We could think about another cookhouse, but we don't need it. We're in great shape on food. Got plenty of cockroaches to eat and everything. So I'm thinking that one maybe lesson learned here is get that sawmill sooner. This picking up of stuff here is a little slow. And we're using a lot of lumber on these nicer houses. Okay, all right, now, when I picked her, there's already the white, so I'm thinking they should both be, I'm trying to unpick her. Ah, crap. Well, hopefully both of those will go home. We'll find out. I beg you developers, please change the way this works so I don't see this message. I can't stand it. As if you haven't figured that out yet, I don't like that message being there when it's not correct. Or it's giving me kind of false information. A group of colonists tell you you've seen an old bear, go hunt it. Got us 23 meat, good job. I don't think 200 point, just to be sure, 200 is not going to get us anything on research. Correct. We're still waiting on our magnetic storm. I'm so sorry, but when I'm on this is flashing, telling me I've got actions to take on the world map. When I go back out there, it's these 2 that we think are automatically going home. I cannot stand this. This is not any good. Sorry. So sorry. And now I got now they're all ready. Oh. If somebody tells me, Anakin, it's just the way you're doing it, then fine, I'll accept that. But man, I goofed up there. I went too far. Should have had him pick up and then move on the next one. Keep scouting.
Are you talking to me? Yeah, affirmative.
Okay, there's another house. 4, 6 times 8's 48. Okay. $34.32. We need another one. I'll tell you what, let's just put another one over here. Okay, now what we can do is take people off of, like this logging camp person doesn't need to be there. We'll keep the forester. He or she needs to get ahead. We'll stop cooking for a minute. That's 2. Where else can we get people? You know what we're going to do? We're going to unassign them from this farm. That's 5. We need 6. We need 6. Okay. There's our 6 people. Now we can put them in our maintenance depots. And this maintenance in particular will look after all of our electrical stuff out here. And this one will look after our one user of electricity. So we should be in good shape for this storm. Should be able to handle it pretty much automatically.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Oh my word. She's going to be there the rest of the game picking up that medicine.
Are you talking to me? Roger.
So we've automatically got this queued up to be repaired. Here comes the parts it needs, and we've got people working on it. Beautiful. Oh, these guys want to have a party right in the middle of the storm? Yeah, that should be really good. All right, they give us 19 meat. We get 4 colonists infected, no big deal. And we get a happiness boost. So we probably ought to throw another person in there since we got so many people infected. And a lot going on here. Trade convoys have arrived. So we picked up more clothing, more tools. We've got people, so let's put... we'll throw them back in here for a minute, and we'll... Oh, we have to wait. They're not ready yet. That's okay. They can just stay right here. As soon as we get the message that says new trade deal available, and there it is, we will go say, well, why don't you send us some tools and send us some iodine? Absolutely, yes. Would love to have that.
What do you want?
Now this Bishop, of course, Bishop has great leadership. We'd love to have Bishop back in our home base because mediocre attack, mediocre research, but no scavenging and very slow movers. So really kind of, I don't want to say worthless, but not great help right now. All right, these two have healed up. So what I want to do is run them out. We've got Kensai's a great fighter, and what's her name? Dafina is a great scavenger. So I want to run them out in a pair, and let our scavenger work on stuff here, and let Kensai go out this way. Platy will be picking up that medicine, like I said, for the rest of the game. Okay, now, that storm is over, and if you'll notice, non-event. We had a couple of damages here. They're automatically repaired. Now that it's over and they're repaired, we can say, why don't y'all go back and do other stuff? We have no damage in here. Go do other stuff. New trade deals available. I think we already did that, didn't we? We did, and see where these things are progressing. Oh, wait, new trade deal. These are available. All right, now we've got these guys going, and now we can take all these people out. And back to the map. Getting tired. A lot going on here. That's good. I do think the game can be a little bit slow, but there does seem to be a lot happening here. Or at least, I mean, it's the same thing over and over, but it is happening quickly. We'll say that. At least that much is going on for us.
Are you talking to me?
All right, these two. Where do we want? We're going to send them out into this area. Okay. Okay, they picked up all those planks, so that means it's probably time for us to think about a sawmill. Good time to put in a sawmill and maybe a lumber, a forester to go with it. And I think, let's just do it out here, out of the way. Let's put in a sawmill. And we're going to move the work area out in here somewhere. And a forester. Now, I'm sorry, I forget who it was asked me, couldn't you just put one as, oh, let's just test that. Nah, it's too late now. Next time I build two things, I'll put one as, I'll set them as two different priorities and see if that works. Well, this is pretty fast. We're going to get this up pretty quickly, I think. See how we're minus 12 on power, but we've got plenty stored up, so we've got plenty to keep going. All right. Ooh, our survivor groups are getting a little bigger. 7 people. But we'd love to have another good scavenger. Absolutely. They bring some stuff with them. Come on in. Come on in. All right, so where does that leave us? That leaves us with, we need to find some research. We do have some on its way. Oh, it's almost here. Good. Good. We need some research because we need to maybe get boring wells, the boring method, so we could get more efficient wells. Our electricity right now, we could use a turbine for sure. This is going up, so let's start this one. And back to the world map. Oh, that's because we got a new person. Let's send Sable. Up here. All right, we're going to send him back. Sable can do the scavenging. He's a fighter. He can go back. He's really pretty good all around. Sable, you go there, I guess. Platy, keep picking up medicine. There's 23 left.
Yeah, I'm here.
What to do with you?
Okay. What? Yeah.
Okay, go pick a fight.
What do you want? Roger. Affirmative. What?
Well, I see at least they fixed, oh good, they fixed the problem. One of the problems I used to have with this is if you scrolled through these, whenever your cursor would kind of, go between them, you would start moving around and moving on the map. So that thank you for fixing that. Appreciate it. What are we building? We're building these two things. Oh, and we want to move your work area. Probably, no. Like that. Trade convoys have arrived. What does that mean? That means that we picked up science points, hooray, and some more fiber. Do I have people working there? So we're going to want to restaff these so that we're ready for those next one to come in. And we want our forester to move her working area out here to roughly match our sawmill. Oh, we want to put somebody back on that. Absolutely. Check our water. We need more water. I think we're going to need to sink one more well. Well, let's look at our research first. Oh, it's down here in boring methods. Let's do the protected crops. It looks like we have to do this one before we can do that one. Okay. So we're going to need more research in order to get to that. Well, we've got different ways to farm. And notice how we're just keeping up on this stuff and barely using these. We are using this right now. I don't know how long it's been since we've used the recycler. 8. We need 6 of these total. Let's build another. Two-story house. Platy, pick up medicine. And you go home.
Yeah. Sure. What? Going. Yeah.
What did we have her doing? Oh, yeah.
On my way.
Now, that should be red. There's nothing in there for them to pick up. And that's the wrong one. One of those should have been red, and it isn't. And it's only red when you click on it.
Are you talking to me? On my way. On my way.
Ouch.
What do you want? Sure. What's up? Got it. What do you want?
We still got this mysterious one we can't get into. I don't know. Don't know why.
What do you want? On my way. Yuri? Yuri, why not?
Okay, new trade deals. Science points. Better believe it. Fiber, thank you. Now we might want to think about, I'll tell you what we'll do here. Once we get the housing straightened out, upgraded the way I want it, we're going to think about some other farming just to show you. You know, like grow some bugs and some greenhouses and stuff like that. They all need electricity. Okay, so this guy, oh, we don't have anybody working. He also has no place to go. We're going to move his work area over here for the time being. This one is replenishing that, so you see he's got a few trees out there. We'll let this one keep going. We didn't build them in pairs, so it's not fair to say the forester isn't keeping up because the forester got off to a slow start.
Okay. You? Oh, yeah, Captain. What? Affirmative. What? Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yay.
Roger.
Stretch her legs a little bit before she picks up 3 medicine or whatever it is. Is she a good, what's her scavenger rating? She's a 3. She should, you know, she's not bad. Now oh no, we can't. I was hoping you could demolish the outpost and reset it. So you keep this and then point it to a different outpost. But I don't think we can do that. We have 10 children. So we are at max on our school. We're going to need another school here soon. Are we getting any births? Oh look, it says child was born. A massive mutated deer is stalking around the gate. More than 2 meters tall and 4 meters in length. It is looking very, very aggressive. It would be safest to just shoot it with bows, but trapping it first will ensure that all of its meat will be left unspoiled. I have a feeling we're going to trap it and get some people injured, but let's go for it. A few colonists walk outside the gate with a large net and some makeshift weapons. The deer charges at them, but they manage to throw the net over it, causing the deer to trip up and fall. The ground shakes as it goes down. One heavy swing from an axe cuts the deer's head clean off. Must be quite an axeman. Leaving its entire body to be harvested for meat. 23 meat. Well done, folks. Well done. Well, those nice houses really do use up the lumber. So let's give her some help. And let's give them a... can't go over that way. A handy dandy... handy dandy stockpile. Great, one more thing I gotta manage. Come up here. Alright, he's ready to go back to work. I think we'll focus some work down this way. Yeah. We've got a good scavenger paired up. We'll have a couple of fighters going. And we'll maybe even set up another outpost out here to move the stuff back to camp.
Yeah, right, why not? Do you want? Alright. Yeah. On my way.
See there, pack rat? I know how to hit C and go back to the center. See, 6 times 8 is 48. That would be enough housing. Once that one's built, we're going to demolish this tenement here. We'll have everybody in upgraded housing. We've got 11 children now, so we are starting to see some babies. School. We need another school. Old woman. Witch's wits again. Well, we had this one. It was a hole. 17 antibiotics. Thank you. She needs to come up with a new riddle. She's almost done. One more turn and she'll be done picking up that medicine. I say that because she'll probably find more out here. Okay, this one can go away. I think we might use this area here for entertainment, actually. Hooray! All right.
Are you talking to me? Okay. What? Okay.
Now you can see the forester, this is a new tree, I believe, that the forester has planted. This one and this one. Our sawmill is getting us some lumber. All right, we're getting our second school created. We got 4 trade routes going. All right, there's our second school. We got somebody working in it. Good deal. Who? More triple death parts. All right, this says there's a part here waiting for resources. We don't, what are we, oh, we're not getting any junk, but we have our scrapper working. So we have a problem with junk. Not enough junk coming in here. Oh, ooh, look at this. 651 research for 25 fibers. You better believe it. Thank you. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what we can do with that research. We can get our boring methods. I think that, oh, and we could do, why not? We'll do disaster forecast. All right, let's stop right there. We have, we're about to enter into a new world where we can bore oil. We can dig deep water wells that produce 30 water, and we can put them anywhere, like put them together right here if we want to. In fact, we want to. We're going to put them in this nice little maintenance area here, or maybe another one somewhere, whatever. But we can move into that. We can put a nice big turbine. We could knock down our solar and go all turbines if we want to. And upgrade our electricity. We really do need to do some cleanup and get rid of some of this nuclear waste as well. Now, I noticed we aren't getting those strange deaths with radiation, are we? Let's see our statistics. We've had 0 deaths so far in 54 days. Health is only at 99 though. It's not 100. Why is that? Do we have somebody? I don't like that. That's not great. It could be the people we brought in haven't caught up. Oh, we got a homeless? We have a homeless now. We're starting to grow now. All right. So maybe we're going to see an accelerated growth rate now. I don't know. I still want to leave this kind of open. I'm thinking of putting a library and an arena for fighting and stuff in here. So let's just go out this way with our housing. Let's build another nice 2-story house. I know this is boring. I mean, and the way I'm doing it, I don't have all beautiful little flowers and crap all over the place, but I'm a form follows function guy. If you want beautiful, watch someone else play. That's all I can tell you. Now, I don't mean to be flip about that. I want you to watch me. I enjoy having your company in the comments and stuff, but if you're looking for pretty or lots of flowers and stuff, you're going to have to look somewhere else. All right, so all right, when we come back, we'll work on boring some wells, improving our electricity, and we'll look at maybe putting in, as I said, another outpost out here somewhere so that we can gather up all these nice goodies out here and get them quickly back to our settlement, our colony. All right, that'll do it for this one. Hit that like button if you want to see more Surviving the Aftermath. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Surviving the Aftermath video.